All right, everyone, here we go with the Valentine's 2026 reading. I think, I can't really pull this on Valentine's Day, so it's not Valentine's Day today, but it's coming. I think I've pulled these every year. I don't know. But when I have pulled them, it's always the same thing. It's always somebody buying somebody flowers that they don't really love anymore, or some kind of relationship has ended. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to come out this year. I did a pre-shuffle, and I was hoping it would come out a little different. I was hoping 2026 was going to be the year, right? The Valentine's year where they break free. I'm not sure. You might get a surprise visitor. I'm telling you, I had this happen once. I got a surprise visitor on Christmas Day once from somebody who had enough of their fucking situation family. They showed up at my place. That happened a long time. It was like 1996, I think, something like that. That was a while ago. Might happen to you here on Valentine's Day. Somebody has dinner with their person. They make up some excuse of where they got to go, and they show up your way. It might. 5 swords. I got somebody in 5 swords. It's a melancholy, bittersweet. There it is. That's the energy that's here. They know they're going to get some on Valentine's Day, but it's like that. That's their reaction. It's crossed by judgment. It's the same old type energy. Over and over and over again. Somebody wants something different. Somebody's figuring out they want something different. 9 swords and the Knight of Wands. And underneath that, by the way, this is who we're talking about. I got somebody who wants to take control of their life a little bit. This can play out a lot of ways. This is just the surface energy, but they might be coming your way. They might find some excuse to do what they have to do on Valentine's Day with the people they have to do it with, and then escape. They might. I don't know. Let's see. Let's pull the Valentine's reading. All right. Probably get the same shit we always get. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, it could be future influence for you. This might be 2027's Valentine's Day for some of you. It might have been 2024's. I don't know. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we're at. Okay. All right. Of course, it's a Valentine's Day reading. Why not have the 2 of Cups here? Okay. Underneath that is the 4 of Wands. It's an energy of marriage. It's a very strong, and is your person married? All right. It's somebody renewing their vows. 9 of Cups and the King of Cups and the Moon. I'm going to go one more. Oh, it doesn't end well. It feels, this is very strange, the environmental energy. So they are probably, either it's you or somebody else. I'm going to say it's somebody else. It's just the way the energy flows. They're giving somebody the impression that they're not going anywhere and we're going to be together forever, baby. I hope the fuck they're not telling you that, because it doesn't end well. Well, spoiler alert. What you're afraid of might happen. If it's you. I'm not convinced it is. For a lot of you watching a Valentine's Day reading, you've got somebody attached to you who's probably having Valentine's Day with somebody else. But I can't discount the fact that I'm trying to pull it where you show up in here a little bit this year. Be careful about someone whispering absolutes, whispering sweet nothings that are, be careful of pillow talk a little bit. Yeah, we're going to be together. Yeah, we'll be able to get married. Yeah, no problem. Let's get the band back together. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. All right, well, let's see. I'm not going to shuffle again. I was going to, but I'm not. I'm going to leave these here. These will be crossed in the center card. 5 of Wands. It's not a Valentine's Day if somebody's not fighting. In the soulmate cycle, this is what's happening. These DMs refuse to leave these situations. They keep rebooting them over and over again. What's red with the 5 Wands? And again, it doesn't stick. The Ace of Wands, it blows out real quick. Because, spoiler alert, the ending right there, the 5 of Cups. It's like, they're like, say all these sweet nothings, yeah, baby, we're going to be everything is terrific, and then something happens, there's some sort of trigger or something, and it's on. It's some sort of an argument is on. So, the passion lasts for a minute, and then it dies down. The 3 of Cups, again. It's a ruining moment. It's a celebration energy, it's emotional. There's just There's a lot of conflict here. There's a lot of really words said. These two tend to be, this is a mild energy. This is an emotional energy of communication. The flow of water, 3, very powerful number in the universe. This is often words said that can't be taken back, you know. So, wow, okay. Yeah. I told you we're already in an energy. On this note, because you might show up in here, and I want to help. I've told you in recent readings, and all my readings tie together. We're not just pulling willy-nilly shit here. I've said something to the effect of it's a good energy right now to record people in. Well, save the video. If you find something on YouTube of a public figure saying something, grab it. Try to grab it somehow, because they'll probably have it taken down or something like that. It's a time when people are going to deny, on the DM side, are going to deny they said anything. I never said that. I didn't do that. That never happened. That was somebody else. That kind of a thing. So I got somebody whispering sweet nothings to you. Yeah, baby, we're going to be together, right? I just got to do something with whatever, assuming this is you. You're going to want to remember. You're going to want to remind them of what they said. Because these are words left unsaid, words said that can't be taken back. That implies with someone they're with that they don't love, where it gets passionate and they make promises and then it all goes to shit. But it also is words that can't be taken back that they say to you that they're going to try to take back. Okay? So keep that in mind. I'm not saying it's probably not even legal where you are to record somebody. I'm just saying try to force them to make a mental note. If somebody says something, you don't have to get your phone out and go, aha, I got you. I recorded you. You could force somebody to make a mental note. You could say, I'm going to remember you said that. Are you going to you can call them on it. Are you going to remember you said that? And say that, like if you're at a restaurant, say it in front of the waitress or something. Say it in front of a witness, kind of a thing. You can do that too. Either way. We got a lot of DMs very, very soon out in the world and in the soulmate cycle that are going to be saying that never happened. And you know damn well it did. That they never said what they said, but you know damn well they did. I have that here. All right? Be careful about that. So, as I explained. So, what's going on here? All right. Let's pull a separate, you know what? That's pretty much all I can grab from that. I'm going to grab a different deck. The star. I'm going to pull on you for Valentine's Day. So, this is somebody else. Either coming toward you or dealing with a person. Either or. If it is you, I mean, if it's another person that they're with, it's the same reading we always get for Valentine's Day. There's a moment of passion, a moment of cheers and toasting and celebration. The celebration gets ruined by somebody saying something. And then it's on. All of a sudden it becomes fire-breathing dragons. If it's you that they're coming towards, which it may show up here, I'm definitely going to pull on you right here. Again, they're saying things that they're going to claim later they didn't say. You know, like, it could be I love you. It doesn't have to be anything bad. It could be I love you and we're going to be together. Right? They're going to claim later that they never said it. Yeah. This is not a very sticky energy. That's why. It's not. It's the weakest energy as it reflects back to me with these cards as mediums. All right? So, anyway. Whatever you got to do. If somebody says something to me that I think later they're going to try and take back, I call them on it. If I didn't record it, I call them on it. You know. I say, you're going to remember you said that? Okay. Because I'm going to remember. Are you going to remember? You do it a couple of times. You point back and forth. Make sure you make hand gestures and point. Right? I mean, it is what it is. Here we go. And that way you could slip in a recording if you wanted to. You could say, I'm going to record you. Is that all right? And as long as they give you permission, you're good to go. Well, there are some states you don't need permission. I don't know which ones. I know where I live you do, I think. I don't know. I just record people anyway. All right. I didn't even give myself permission to record these videos, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know. All right, here we go. Pulling on you, Valentine's Day. All right. Yeah, it's a 4 of Wands. It's a card of a happy new beginning. It's a card of marriage. It's a card of, I mean, I'm not going to say you're going to meet the person you marry. I'm just saying it's almost like this energy heralds in something. For some of you, someone might ask you to marry them. I mean, but that's not exactly me being the amazing Kreskin. It's Valentine's Day. It's the most common, it's the biggest day. The few days that lead up and the few weeks that lead up are the biggest sales of fucking engagement rings you're going to fucking find. So, duh. But that's a good card to get anyway. Whether nobody's going to ask you or somebody's going to ask you, it's a good card to get. Maybe you get a new tambourine. I don't know. I think Musician's Friend is having a sale. You could probably get a new tambourine. You know, that'd be nice. King of Swords. Knight of Cups. You find out how somebody feels. Oh, no. Oh, if it is a marriage. Oh, I love it when oh, no. It's frustrating. Oh, no. Robbie asked you out. You wanted John to ask you out. It was Robbie. Oh, or it could be Sally asked you out and you wanted Joanne. Oh, no. Oh, no. Steve, what do I do? I don't know. I'm guessing say no. First of all, I would. It's not, something happens, this can't apply to all of you, but this is for somebody. Okay, this is for somebody watching. I know, I always hate saying that. I always feel like one of those, I don't know, shystery preachers from television, right? Priesters, whatever they're called, right? Send me your last dollar, and I'll give you a prayer. I'll give you the Lord, right? That kind of a thing. This is for somebody watching. For somebody watching, you got $50 left to your name. Send it to me now. Send it to Jesus. See? It's easy to drift into that for somebody watching. No, I'm not trying to be scammy when I say it's for somebody watching and keep your $50. I'm just saying it can't be for all of you. But what you think is going to happen on Valentine's Day is, but it's not the person you think it is. Okay? Or somebody, you got a secret crush and they're sending you all kinds of little letters or something, or you think you might have a secret crush. The secret crush isn't who you think it is. You think somebody's going to ask you to marry you, but it's not who you think it is. It's not who you think it is. Okay, well, all right, let's take these out. Well, I'm going to leave these in. Can we remember the Two of Cups was crossing there? Okay. All right, let's go. Knight of Cups, pull on it. Oh, no. Well, I guess our thumbnail for this was good. My nephew picked the thumbnail. It's literally a nail, I suppose. I guess it's pretty fitting. Maybe he's better at prophecy than I am, maybe. I thought it was a little rough, but apparently not. We got fighting over here with somebody attached to you, like always, and over here. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I feel your pain. Maybe if you weren't wearing the bomber jacket. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. It's the Page of Wands crossing this. Somebody reveals themselves to you. I didn't say expose. Easy. Right? I'm not saying you run into a flasher in the park. I'm just saying somebody reveals themselves to you. They start talking. It's an energy. It's an awkward conversation. And I can't say that this happens on Valentine's Day, but it might. If you're going out with a group of friends on Valentine's Day, I think this is how this might play out. And it doesn't have to be, I'm not a Time Lord. It could be any time in February or March. I divine out usually in like a 6-week sort of thing. Just play it safe. You know, I see the scenario as like you're out with friends and then there's somebody there who takes a shine to you. And they come close to you, but you would, in this scenario, like somebody else. There's somebody else that's in the group that you would rather came closer to you. And this person comes over, and they start revealing all kinds of awkward things. They start talking about their childhood. They start talking about whatever, and you feel obliged. I don't like it when people do that because then I feel obliged to sort of return. You know, I should say I don't like it when people I don't like or I'm not interested in do that because then I feel like I should return and share some stories as well, but I'm not really interested in doing that. That's sort of where you're at. Okay? That's sort of what this is. What's so tough? Yeah, the Empress. Yeah, they're very attracted to you. They're drawn to you. Why is that here? You're cold to them. You're not interested. Yeah. Again, somebody doesn't want to miss out on you. Somebody doesn't want to lose you. It could be a date that's a little too fast. I see this. They can't bear the thought of not having you. Well, I can dig it. Even in the frumpy dress, that's the best hits in the tarot. I can dig it. But sometimes when people do that, it puts out desperation energy, which is repellent. So it's somebody who overshares. Can I just put it that way? They overshare. They tell you all kinds of stuff. Oh, when I was 14, I pooed myself in the... I don't need to know that. I don't need to know what happened in your school cafeteria in 8th grade. I don't need to know. Okay? I don't care. It's somebody here is just oversharing. You don't know what to do. You're not interested, and they can't be left out in that cold. What is going on with the King of Truth? Tell me about this. This is a very confusing energy for me. I'm like this about that. Okay? So let me see what I can dig here. Why is my man bun here? Tell me about it. So I didn't want to spend too much time on somebody attached to you because it's the same Valentine. You could watch any of the Valentine's readings. This is pretty much that. However, I do want to note that, because this isn't for all of you, but it is for probably a good number. I could find 50 different scenarios where this might play out. Could be a date, could be a group setting, could be whatever, right? Could be a clerk at the store. It could be somebody at work. Valentine's Day gets under people's skin. It's awkward. That little weirdo from work gives you a flower and a card, and invites you to lunch, and you're this nice sweet Empress, so you're like, oh, and you end up going because you want to be nice. They share a lot, But anyway, up here, they're going to say something. It's going to be nice at first at dinner, and then it's going to go to shit. Okay? If they come your way, it's an energy. This might be a runner or an ex. It's an energy of they're going to say some things that they might take back later. Very emotional things. When they snap out of whatever haze Venus in Pisces on Valentine's Day has them in, they might try to take it back later. Make sure you have a way to say, no takebacks, motherfucker. You said it, right? And here's the recording. Or we could go talk to that waitress. She'll remember, right? That kind of a thing. I'm just saying. Or you could just have a chuckle when someone tries to back out of it, and you can just remember that they said it, right? I don't know. It's just a heads up. That's all. Okay, now let me pull on man bun here, which is confusing me. Why is the King of Swords here? Now back to the group setting or whatever it is. There's 50 different scenarios that could play out here, so it's for a fair number of you. My favorite one is the group setting, though. I like that. I love it. You want this person to come towards you. They're interested, but somebody cuts them off, and they're in between, and you end up talking to a loser boy for a whole fucking evening, and they're telling you everything because they don't want you to get away. They're telling you their whole life story, and you're like, oh, fuck me. I don't care about this, right? Look at that. Flew out of the deck, reversed. What? See, the red's on the bottom, the red's on the top. It's reversed. We flip it that way. Whoosh. 6 of Cups reversed. What? Why is that here? 3 of Pentacles. What's the bridge? And look who's back. It's this guy right here. It's the Page of Wands. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. I think I understand why man bun, the King of Swords, is here now. It's bookended by the Hermit, by the way. So it's about talking about your inner wisdom. You're the King of Swords here. All right? You got to find a nice way to put a sword through. This is not a soulmate. Whoever is talking to you. That 2 of Cups, I left it in the deck. I left the 2 of Cups in the deck because I wanted to see if it came back. I need to know if this is a soulmate. It is not. There's no fucking soulmate here. It's just some little fucker who wants to tell you, doesn't want you to get away, got a sniff of you. Oh, the Empress. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. Maybe you had a nip slip and they got a little excited. I don't fucking know. But whatever the case, they're telling you everything about their life, all of it. And it's just, you got to find a way to run a sword through this fucker, but you need to do it kindly because you're in Empress energy and you're very nice. So you don't know what to do. So what do? You reach in your cargo pants, one of your 900 pockets, or one of the 50 pockets in the bomber jacket, and you call Steve, right? And what does Steve say to do? Tell them you got to go to the restroom and don't come back. That's one. But then your friend Janelle will give the person your number because she's an asshole, right? That'll happen. I have at some point in my life, I would say at least 5 At least 5 points in my life, I have said to a friend, how did that person get my number? Right? In a maybe a more angry tone than that. Okay? How the fuck did that fucker get my number? Which one of you losers gave it to him? Right? That kind of a thing. It's just the way it is. Somebody will do it. So this person, and I say that in this case because this person does not want to miss out on you. So if you say, well, I'm going to go to the restroom and just don't come back, they're not having this. You think you're free? You're not free. Janelle gave them your number. All right? Trust me. They're going to call you. I don't know if you remember me. I was from you knew who it was the moment that they said, I don't know if you remember me. You knew exactly who was on the phone. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I had a night like this once. I remember the girl. Her name was Nuth. That was her name. It was Nuth. Right? And I remember. And I was trying to be so nice, and I thought we got out of there. Right? And it was my friend Keith. Keith gave her my fucking number. Right? And to make matters worse, he gave her the number of my drummer's house where we would go and rehearse. I was in a band at the time. It was a long time ago, teenage years. You know? So not only that, she could reach me in 2 places, and I thought I was free of noose. Right? Oh, I feel your pain. I do. I mean, at the very least, we'll go do some clothes shopping for you and help you out. All right, then we go with the 5 of Swords. Oh, I haven't thought about noose. You might be like, well, how did you remember that name, Steve? You're talking about the early 90s here. How do you even remember the name? I remember the name. That's how fucking freaked out I was that she called. And she didn't call my home number at first. She called the drummer's house. And I came down. We used to rehearse in the attic. And I came down the stairs because his dad said I had a phone call. I said, I have a phone call at your house? And it was news. Scared the living shit out of me. I thought, what the hell? Is she some kind of witch? How'd she get the fucking number? My friend Keith gave her 2 numbers to reach me. He did it to fuck with me. Okay? He wasn't being stupid. He just wanted to fuck with me. It's terrible. I don't remember how I ended up getting rid of her. I don't know. But I tried to be very nice. I remember that. All right. 5 of Swords. Why is it here? Fucking haven't thought about that in years. These readings, they bring up so much shit. News. Oh my God. Fuck me. Oh my God. All right, it is the page. Hey, when you're in this energy, you attract everything. You're a nail in a fucking, you're a magnet in a fucking nail factory. They're all flying at you. You know, it's not just the good ones. And you've got to learn how to balance you got to be cruel to be kind of an energy, I guess sometimes. I don't know. Page of Cups. You think this person might be too young for you? You think this person is too immature? You don't know what to do because it's awkward. It's the second time a page has come up in representing this person. So you think they're not right for you. I could phrase it that way, but I feel like it's not right. There's a gap in there might be a gap in your knowledge or your wisdom. That's possible. Age doesn't really show up here in the energy, but I don't know. You're an old soul and they're not, and that worries you. Okay? Can I put it that way? I'll phrase it that way. That's probably why you're calling me, right? I know. The best I can do is share my news story. I don't remember how I got rid of her. I don't. I mean, I must have. I didn't marry her. So, and I didn't bring her to California with me a few years later. So, I mean, I don't know. What's on top here? I must have done something. I can't remember that part. I hope she's okay. Anyway, she's fine. Anyway, I'm crazy, but I'm not psycho. Anyway, the King of Pentacles is here. Why is that here? The Page of Pentacles. Again, it's just you don't know what to do. There's a gap here. What's the fucking bridge? Yeah, the Six of Swords. You want this, Steve, why do you keep screaming my name? Stop it. Right, Steve, what do I do? I want this to be easy and smooth. I don't want to hurt the little fucker. But I don't want to fuck the little fucker either. I don't know. I don't know. But that's the best I can tell you. I don't know. Be kind. Be cruel to be kind. Okay? Sometimes you got to make up a little creative lie. If it's for the greater good, you won't get spanked for a little white lie. All right? It's probably what I told Newt. I probably made up some girlfriend. I had a lot of girls who were around at the time. I could have taken any one of them and said, hey, put your fucking arm around me right now. You know, that kind of a thing. You know, start acting. You want to be an actress? Here's your first job. You know, you're my girlfriend. Go. You know, that kind of action. That kind of a thing. I might have. I don't know. But I know you want this to go smooth. But you might have to be a little cruel to be kind here. Let me find out for you. Let me try. Okay, I'll try. I'm going to grab the little animal deck, which is one of the cruelest decks I can grab. This fucking deck's got no sense of humor whatsoever. And I'm going to see, how does the Empress get rid of Noose here, okay? I mean, I don't know. Let's go. One card and a crossing card. And then I'll pull on the Three of Cups over here. The emotional words coming out of this person's mouth. Okay? All right. We'll spend some time together here. You can, if you're alone on Valentine's Day, you can replay this video on Saturday, on Valentine's Day, and we could spend Valentine's Day together. Just me, you, and Noose. Okay? All right. So how does my person get rid of these fuckers? This fucker. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I don't know. With your words. You're not going to be able to run. No, look, you're not going to be able to run. I'm sorry. You're not going to. Look, I tried with Newt. I tried to run. What happened? Keith gave her my 2 phone numbers to reach me. I'm at band rehearsal. I get my drummer's dad come knocking on the door upstairs. You have a call downstairs. He was an old guy at the time. You have a call downstairs. A call? Who is it? I don't know. Some girl. I got excited. I heard it was some girl. I went down the stairs super fast. It was Noose. You know, I mean, you're not going to be able to hide from this. You're not going to be able to run. You're just going to have to talk. Oh, shit. That never ends well. 6 of Cups. I'll pull a couple. The 7 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles. I would suggest talking about something in your past that might disturb this person if you want to break free. Look, it had to come out. I pulled 3 because I needed to see a 9 of Pentacles or some kind of 7 of Wands or something. I got it. I got the exact card I wanted to see. If you want to break free, I'm going to tell you right now. You're not going to be able to run. Maybe this is what I did to Noose. What did I do to Noose? What did I say? Oh, I can't be with you. I got to go do a nickel upstate. I robbed a store. I mean, I would have made something up like that. I was crazy enough back then. Well, maybe when I get out of jail, we could be together. I don't know. Try something like that, right? You know, she won't go away. So I was like, oh, well, maybe when I get released from prison, you know, if they let me near girls again, we could be together. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I said. You got to come up with something like that. Something about your past that they won't like. Something that's a put off. Okay? If they're telling you about their past, maybe the universe is even saying there's something truthful. It's okay to have a little white lie here. If it's for the greater good, you don't want to hurt this person's feelings. Okay? So if it's for the greater good, it's okay. It's all the energy cares about, for the greater good. It doesn't matter. That being said, it might be a truthful thing or it might be something you have to make up. All right? I can tell you, released from prison and if they'll let me near people again would probably work. That's a good one. You know, right there. I mean, but this person's so fucking desperate, they'd probably come back at you and go, well, I can wait. How long are you in for? Ah, fuck. You know, then at that point, you know, I mean, you make up something crazy. Life, you know, for life. Yeah, I'm going to be gone a while. By a possibility for parole in 50 years, you know. I mean, I don't know. But there's something about your life, something about your past that will turn this person off. I think you'll spot it in their conversation, in their story. In other words, something in their story will battle against or work against them when you tell your story, right? You know, Their father was a prostitute killer. Your mother was a prostitute. Bad mix. Wow, we have definitely bad backgrounds. That kind of a thing. I mean, I have no idea. But there's something about your story that will turn them off because of their story. All right, are we clear? Okay, good. That's fine. Good enough. Now I'm going to pull on. We're going to go back up here. That's enough. I've had enough. Although I am going to call my old drummer and find out what I did with Newt. I'm going to do that. Newt. I'm going to do that. I'm going to call him up. Fucking hell. What did I do? Whatever happened to Newt? He's going to remember Newt. He will. All right. He never left the little town. He's had nothing going on. His Facebook page is nothing but the beginning of his pictures are us on vacation when we were 19. Okay, so I mean, right there, that's somebody who's done nothing. That's it. He peaked at 19, so he's going to remember he's going to remember Newt and what happened. All right. If your first picture on your Facebook page is a vacation you took when you were 19 decades ago, and that's the highlight, you got some problems. You're going to remember something that happened vividly in your teens. All right, here we go. 3 of Cups. So what are they saying? To you, to this person, to both? I don't know. What is it? Tell me. Tell me right now. I want to know. Unbelievable. News. It's crossed by the King of Cups. It's a lot of big talk. Puffy. It's what I said earlier. Rewind. I said it. It's when I had the original cards at the bottom with the 2 of Cups, and spoiler alert, it ends in 5 Cups. It's always big talk. It's big bullshit. Anybody ever wants to get in your pants, they got big talk. Yeah, baby. I mean, Meatloaf's got a whole song about it. It's called "Paradise by the Dashboard Light" off his "Bad Outta Hell" album. It's about a guy who's trying to get laid. And he finally gives up. She won't put out unless he says he'll be with her till the end of time. And he finally gives up. Fuck it. I'll be with you till the end of time. And then at the end of the song, he ends up praying for the end of time. Right? I mean, it's always big talk. So this is big talk on Valentine's Day. Big fucking talk. Not real talk. Big talk. All right? What's on top? That's why they're going to deny they said it later. 9 of Cups. It's a shit ton of fruit. I don't know. Why is that here? The Ace of Swords. It is truthful in the moment. It's just because it's the King of Cups here. They take it. The King of Cups is the king of take-backs. Okay? We often describe this in certain contexts. We describe this as 1 foot on the land, 1 foot on the water. He's not really giving you the whole cup kind of a thing. But also, if we look at that from another angle, it's somebody who does take-backs, right? Oh, I didn't mean that. Well, I just said that, but, now that I've banged you, I would take that back. They're not going to say that literally, but that's the energy, So, again, now that's in relation to you. What's the bridge here? Oh, yeah, the 4 of Wands. They're telling somebody attached to them. Again, it could be you, but I feel like this is you. This is what they're saying. Big talk to you, maybe, But they're telling somebody attached to them with that 4 of Wands coming back that bookends over here, that they want to stay together, that they want to renew vows, that they want to start over, that they want to move with them, that if, we should start over somewhere else. We should, those kinds of things. But it's all going to be taken back later. It is. And this card, you see it right here? See it breaking? That little thing. Let's see what that card is. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. See, it's the Queen of Swords. It's all a necessary truth. It's a truth that you tell. It's truthful, but it's a temporary. It's like the Snapchat of things to say. Isn't Snapchat the one where you send something and it disappears like a day later or something like that? It's all Snapchat talk. Snapchat. That's what I like to call it. Snapchat. That's about that. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. Let's grab a fresh deck. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Down here, this is your read. Okay, and this may play out on Valentine's Day. It'll play out anytime you're in this energy. and you're with a group of people, or you've got somebody at work. This is Valentine's Day is probably coming out in this reading, because Valentine's Day is anybody with a secret crush on you is going to try to come out of the woodworks or something, or it'll just develop. When you're in this energy, you can meet somebody and they fall in love. They don't want to be without you. You know, they just want to hit that shit. Everybody wants to bang the Empress. Not everybody gets to. You're the only one, being the Empress, who knows the not everybody gets to part. Everybody just thinks they can because it feels so tasty. It feels so good. It's a delicious energy. It's really nice, right? All right. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. All right. What else you want to tell my people? Valentine's Day 2026. What about the people who have nobody? What about my person locked in a basement in Manitoba, watching fucking TV all night, doing nothing? Right? Well, at least do yourself. I mean, seriously. I mean, don't do, you know, I mean, what the hell? It's Valentine's Day. Take care of you. You know, if you're in that basement, it's fine. All right. Here we go. I don't know. Let's see where we're at. I mean, oh, fuck it. The bottom of the deck is the Empress. What's the top? The Queen of Swords again. Can I just paraphrase this a little bit? It applies to my Manitoba basement person, or any of you, okay, who feel like, okay, you watch this and you listen to all this, you're like, well, that's not going to happen to me, right? That kind of a thing. Stop it. Don't be bitchy. Okay, so what it's saying, your environmental energy, your output energy, I pulled on you. Your output energy is Empress. It's there whether you believe it or not. I'm so sick of people not believing things and thinking, well, because they don't believe it, it's not real. You know, kind of a thing. You know, again, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Shit's going on around you that you can't see. You know, energy, especially energy. You know. So that being said, believe that it's there. Don't be harsh about it. Try to lighten up a little bit, okay? By behaving like you're not, you know, like I'm alone in a basement and I'm just going to sit here and eat junk food and stuff like that and do nothing. And I don't care about Steve and his stupid rating. Stupid Steve. Fine. Stupid Steve. Terrific. But that's repellent. Queen of Swords is repellent energy. This is attracting energy. You're putting out attracting energy. Relax. That's why I told you. If you are alone in the basement in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia, I don't fucking care where you are, where your basement is, okay? Whatever. Take care of yourself. If you're by yourself, if you're alone, don't get all grumpy about it. Feed that energy, right? Let that energy, it'll make you more attractive. It'll make you more attractive to yourself, if nothing else. It's a great Valentine's Day. I'm telling you, this is not a surprise to me because of Venus in Pisces. No fucking doubt. You know, so again, believe what you want to believe. Okay? Your output energy is Empress. It's come out here, it's come out here. It is. I can just feel it. It's just here. It's crazy, right? So don't get in its way by being pissy about it or doubting it or whatever. Well, I need proof. Queen of Swords is always, well, I need proof. Have a little faith. Summon a little faith energy, right? That's all. Right there. And again, if you feed that energy, it'll prove to you it's there. Right? So have your own little Valentine's Day. Play your own little games. Knock yourself out. Right? I mean, you could even role play with yourself, and then you're not interested. Right? That kind of. I mean, I don't know, but then in the end, you get the person. I don't know. Have fun with this energy. This is your output energy. It is a lot of fun. It can be. Right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope everybody has a very nice Valentine's Day. I hope you're nicer to this person than I may have been to Newt. I don't know. I'll find out. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.